Hello, welcome back to segment number 2 of our Stay Gene podcast here. As always, ASAP Ricky D cordially inviting you to join us this Wednesday evening, Wednesday afternoon. We're 2:35 p.m. local time. We have a big lineup here today. Namely our good friend, long time friend and missionary, Elder Butler, here to discuss what we think are hot issues.
Very hot issues.
What's today?
Burning issues.
Please, tell us more about yourself, Elder Butler.
Yeah.
Oh well, it's just a week before I take off to the real world, and I get some real experiences in life.
Where are you going for your mission?
I'm going to the Kentucky Louisville mission.
Ooh.
So we talk about Kentucky.
Yeah, quite exciting. I've never been there, so I still got a lot to learn about it.
I
It's
hear
gonna be a
there's
blast.
a lot of trailers in Louisville.
Oh wow, that was very good, Gene. That was actually really good.
Yeah. One of the parts about being a local in Louisville, from what I've learned from other locals, they're like you gotta say it Louisville.
Louisville.
The number one way to say you're a tourist at Louisville is saying Louisville. Like I'm here to visit Louisville. It's Louisville. Like they're very strict about that.
Of course. I mean, no locals. Wait, no tourists. They just locals.
Nobody likes tourists.
I mean, yeah. I mean, you don't want somebody I own this place, man. Like, you don't even say my name right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, say my name, ho.
Oh shoot. All right, yeah. All right, let's talk about some politics, right, you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get into politics. Hot issues for today, of course. We have the burning topic that is police brutality. What is your thought on to see the power bestowed on the police today? What are your thoughts on police?
Well, there's got to be a police system.
Of course.
That's just how it is,
Yeah.
But they abuse their power sometime.
And it's understandable, we're all human.
Yeah, like they make mistakes too, but when someone's saying I can't breathe, maybe you should let them breathe.
Yeah.
I like that.
So, did you know that the Boy Scouts of America Scouting Museum is in Kentucky?
Wow.
At Murray State University. I heard you're an Eagle Scout, so.
Yes, I'm an Eagle Scout. I was raised in a family where scouting is very important, and it's a good thing, teaches you good, valuable lessons, and so my parents have always had me in scouting. So yes, I am an Eagle Scout, to answer that question.
Yeah. Are you gonna visit the Boy Scout Museum in
Yes, I'll be there. I'll probably be there at least once a month.
Wow. Did you know there's actually more than $6 billion worth of gold underground Fort Knox?
Fort Knox.
$6 million.
Yeah. $6 billion.
Billion dollars
is held in the underground vaults of Fort Knox. I mean, if you wanna do a heist, that's.
I've heard some wild stuff in my day, right?
Yeah,
Never have heard $6 billion.
Yeah, I might have to take my name badge off for that one.
Ooh.
Yeah, same. Like I might not have a name.
Yeah. I mean, you might just go in.
Because I don't want to represent the church in a bad way,
Yeah.
Of course.
Do you guys happen to know who Bonnie and Clyde are?
Yes.
Okay, so just the other week I got the opportunity to go down to Vegas and go down to California, and they're some of my favorite bank robbers, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
And so their car is at a hotel, the car that they used to rob some banks with,
Yeah.
So, like, yeah, Bonnie and Clyde are incredible.
They're just
like
gangsters.
You want like they've done crazy. Like they were like really some of the first villains, you know.
Yeah.
Like some of the first outlaws, like of that level, you know.
A true
to do
OG.
that bunch of crazy stuff.
That's exciting stuff, really. When you hear, so much dedication to your craft.
Yeah.
And like not only were they robbers, they were like in love. So like everyone loves a good love story, you know. So it's hard to hate these two people.
Of course.
And they're both young Texans and.
What happens in Texas stays in Texas.
Yeah, so like they started their little crime spree in the 1930s, and it is just that's just after the Great Depression was ending, and so money still wasn't very.
There was a lot of racism at that time, you know.
Yeah. It's a big one.
Yeah, just slavery, but.
It happens.
Yeah, I mean, speaking of racism, you're like the least racist person I know. Just like
he's a very nice guy.
Yeah, I see racism everywhere. I'm racist. Ricardo's racist. It's just like
yep.
Like it's not something like that we like talking about. It's just something.
And like this is the thing. Clyde the boy, when he was like his passion wasn't to be like he didn't want to be a thief, Yeah. He didn't want to be an outlaw.
He wanted to be a singer.
He actually really loved music. He taught himself how to play the saxophone.
Wow, no way.
And
that's a great story.
And he easily could have pursued a music career.
He really could have. He could have been like a jazz player, like the jazz that we have in the background right now.
The jazz we have in the background, exactly.
Yeah, and like if it weren't for, it was mainly his older brother that got him into stealing, His older brother liked to steal cars.
Oh, wow.
So,
wow.
His older brother...
Like candy bars, but no cars. He just...
Yeah, cars.
Wow.
It's not like he had a good influence in his life,
Yeah.
Or, he just like went straight from music to stealing cars. And Bonnie, she grew up around the same area, loved music, was always doing pageants and like talent shows. She could have sang for Broadway,
Yeah,
like she was that.
She could have made it
that
big.
good.
You see, like what happens in a person's life, can really change that course. Like what goes through your head and changes that course, Is it money? Money talks. I'm thinking it's money. Money, money corrupts.
Cash rules
all good
everything.
pursuits.
I mean, everyone just wants some power, and money is power.
Money is power. Yours is ours.
And like the other thing about these two, like Hollywood portrays them as like robbing banks like crazy,
Yeah.
Like that's all they did. But that's really not true. They only robbed less than like 15 banks their whole life.
Wow.
Right.
So if you think about that, that's really not that much. That's not like living every day to wake up and like rob a bank,
And they're like, wake up.
Yeah, it's just like, and like sometimes they only stole like $80.
Yeah, it wasn't like serious, like big, like heist. That's the word. Yeah, that those weren't happening all the time. I bet they. Yeah, you said they only robbed from 15 banks, so it's not as bad.
I mean, which brings to, of course, Billy the Kid, stuff that's happening a lot more local, You didn't have these people that, were likable characters, all these people are pretty likable characters.
Yeah. Yeah, we should go into some, speaking of music, Bonnie and Clyde, we should go into some, hip-hop news, like what's happening, what's the now, so.
The music these days is really taking a turn for the worse.
It really is in the West Coast right now. I mean, you have those few people that are just like trying to bring it back. Like Pro Era is working on that. Bishop Nehru. You got MF Doom.
I personally think the music has taken a lot better turn since the '90s.
Well, Me personally, I'm a very big fan of the '80s, and
Yeah,
Oh.
I like 80s music a lot too.
that era is just absolutely incredible for music, you know.
Yeah, I got that hustle. That
And
has a lot of hustle.
and you know, that's when I feel like music was, you know, enjoyable, and people actually express themselves through music. They didn't do it because they loved it.
Well,
They did it because they loved it, you know.
Well, I feel like
They didn't
music
do
is
it.
still enjoyable now. It's more laid out, you know. It's not really like made by the artist. You know, you got rappers who aren't even writing their own lyrics. You got singers who aren't even singing. You know, so
Right.
it's taking a worse turn. There's been a lot of fake people in the music
It does,
industry.
yeah. It definitely hurts to see a turn for worse. I mean, I don't see it as being like what's the word? I don't see it as, oh man, there was a golden age of music, and then we don't have anything. Because I mean, I'm sure everyone's heard a good song in our time, you know, like something you really like.
It's like
So
it's different for every person, you know.
yeah.
Like Hayden, you said the 80s was the best time for music, but like to someone else who went to who lived around in the 60s, you know, like the Rolling Stones, you know, Jimi Hendrix was coming out at the time, it's stuff like that, you know, the Beatles. I mean, to them that was the golden age for music, you know. It's different for everyone.
Yeah, I personally do think it's really, really like subject. It comes to subject of, you know, people's personal thing. Because I mean, I don't know. I definitely like new school. Old school, of course, laid an awesome foundation when it comes to hip hop, but you can't just say that it's just absolutely predominantly better than, you know,
Yeah.
the new school rap. I don't know.
Yeah.
My personal thoughts.
I mean, like going in since we're talking about hip hop, you know, Hayden, you wanna do a freestyle for us?
Ooh, I'm pretty bad at freestyles. But,
Just 3 bars, you know. It doesn't have to be it.
3
doesn't have to be
bars.
anything.
3 bars.
3 bars.
Here, I'll tell you when to start. I mean, let's just get some beats playing. I mean, all we have is some
Get some
jazz
jungle
for-
beats. Holla at
Yeah,
me.
let's just get some J Dilla playing. You know, I mean, let's just play some. There we go. Here's,
Bye.
and we got the instrumental playing right now.
Feels like we some hot boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, we the hot
This one's
boys.
for Gene. Yeah. Shout out. Stay Gene. Stay Gene. Yeah. When can I go, Gene? Yeah.
Oh, you can go now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, your name is Gene. When you come in a room, you make a scene. You could be the queen of my king. They say you immature, but you pretty good for a teen.
Oh.
I can't wait to see you go big on the movie screen. Maybe one day they'll compare you to Mr. Bean.
Wow.
Damn.
That's all I got.
Nice. That was really good. That was props.
I like
to
that.
you.
I like
mean,
that.
I mean,
Did
especially
we have a
young
beat
and
rolling? Did we
blind
have a
to
beat
believe.
rolling on that?
Yeah, we did have a beat rolling on that. It was
That's fantastic.
it was
Just to be
great.
clear, I could not hear the beat.
But you went really good with the beat. I mean, it was
Hey, you sleeping?
10 out of 10. IGN, I
Get up,
would
get
recommend.
on, no, bah. Get up.
So we should just break down some lyrics. I heard you just dropped a new album. You know, well, it's not really new. It came out like a couple months ago, I'd say. It's called "To Pimp a Butterfly." I don't know. There's this song called "Blacker the Berry" that you released, and I really like it. You know, it's just let's just break down some lyrics on there. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Here, let's just roll up the lyrics right over here, and I'll just So here's the first one. That's I'm the biggest hypocrite of 2015. What do you mean, like, you're the biggest hypocrite of 2015? Oh, and it says, once I finish this, witnesses will convey just what I mean.
What does that mean?
Yeah, been feeling this way since I was 16, came to my senses. Yeah, just break that down for us, like, I'm the biggest hypocrite of 2015. Like, what do you mean? Like, are you a hypocrite in what sense?
Well, I feel like everyone's a hypocrite in their own ways.
Yeah.
That's very true.
I tell people they're annoying sometimes. I know I'm annoying sometimes.
Yeah.
Everyone could cross the line.
All right, but like, what made you say that you're the biggest hypocrite of 2015?
Oh I said that. I said I was the biggest hypocrite of 2015.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, and then the witness will convey just what I mean.
Yeah, it's just, what it says. It actually says it a lot. I think he introduces each verse with that. Yeah, you do introduce each verse with that. Like, there's 3 verses, and each of them you start off with, I'm the biggest hypocrite of 2015.
Right.
You might as well say it's like a hook.
Mhm.
Oh.
It's like Kendrick,
Well,
Kendrick was gangbanging.
Well, yeah.
So when he raps about not gangbanging, kind of makes him a hypocrite.
Well, yeah, but this is your song. This isn't Kendrick's song.
Of course.
Yeah, All right, let's just break down the second line. All right. Well, once I finish this, witnesses will convey just what I mean. Like, what were you thinking when you wrote this?
What do witnesses convey exactly? You know?
I'm not sure.
Okay, you were just freestyling off the top, Did you write this, or were you just freestyling when you wrote this, or?
Oh yeah, I wrote this song.
Yeah.
You guys, I forgot that I wrote this song. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, when I wrote that line, I was just saying that
Yeah, we get. Yeah, I know. Yeah. All right.
Yeah,
third
sweet.
line. All right. Been feeling this way since I was 16. Came to my senses. But, like, what were you feeling since you were 16? Was this like as our last interviewee we interviewed puberty? Were you feeling?
Oh, when I was 16, a lot happened.
Yeah.
I was going through school.
Yeah.
Life was just good. Wrestling.
Oh yeah.
So that's why that line is there.
Oh.
Right.
Could you just all right. Well, can we just break down the bridge if that's okay?
Yeah.
It's like 6 in the morning. Fire in the street.
6
Burn, baby, burn. That's all I want to see.
Exactly.
Like, what did you mean, like, burn? What is burning? Like, what did you want to see burning?
Well, do you remember when there was a fire in Saratoga, right?
Yeah.
Just up on that mountain. I was trying to get inspired during that, and
Yeah.
I woke up and there was a fire outside,
Oh,
and I figured I could put that in this song.
of course. I mean, that's totally understandable. All right. And sometimes I get off watching you die in vain. What do you mean by that? What do you get off of? Like,
Well,
What is it
I'm an avid League of Legends player, or I was, I just sold my computer.
yeah.
I'm about to leave, Vane's a character on that.
Oh.
So, when I duo with my buddy, he'd always play Vane, and he would get mad at me because I made a mistake. So when he would die, that would...
Yeah, you just get happy,
Yeah, because, it'd help me know that he is imperfect,
Yeah.
We're all human, we're not all League of Legends gods, so...
Okay. The 5th line. It's such a shame they may call me crazy. Why would they call you crazy?
Oh, you know, everyone calls me crazy. They're like, oh, look at Elder Butler, crazy Elder Butler over
yeah,
there.
crazy. Oh, Elder, you're so crazy, you know. All right. All right. Sixth one is they may say I suffer from schizophrenia or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. A lot of the time I just talk to myself, you know.
Yeah.
I think out loud,
Oh yeah.
and you know, I'm pretty good at jumping off walls, so I like to do that a lot too.
Oh nice.
And I found a couple secret tunnels too, so people think I'm weird because I'm like, yo, you want to go check out these tunnels, you know? So
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
they interpret that as, you know, schizophrenic. When
Yeah.
I'm just normal and trying to have some fun, you know?
Yeah.
Just people judging too hard.
Okay. This second to last
Which I mean, you
line
know,
says,
it happens too much, right? I think it just.
Yeah. Alright, this line says, but homie, you made me. Who's your homie? And and they made you in what sense?
Oh, I'm just talking to Westlake High School, you know?
Oh, yeah.
So when I say, oh, you know, Westlake High School, you made me. Like, you made me who I am today.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow, shout out Westlake. I mean,
For better or worse, you know?
class of 2015 right over here. I mean, I'm just a junior, but you know, it's okay.
I do like that a lot. I like that.
Alright, and your last line in the bridge is, black don't crack my N-word.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't really say the N-word, I just said my N-word, you know?
Yeah.
You know, I don't think I'm qualified to say the N-word, so,
yeah.
so I just say my N-word. That's why I just say N-word instead of, you know,
Yeah. But like
the actual N-word.
What's black don't crack? Like, what do you mean black don't crack?
You know, I got a couple black friends, you know?
Yeah.
Their skin just gets ashy.
Oh yeah. It doesn't crack.
It doesn't crack. Black don't crack, you know?
Yeah, my N-word, you know? Okay, alright. That's pretty good. Okay, let's move on to the next topic, you know, so this is so you're gonna be a missionary. We all know that by now. And what's one of the biggest things you're most excited for your mission?
Oh, easy. Getting away from technology.
Oh yes, of course. And how long are you gonna be away from technology?
About 2 years, Sweet Gene.
Wow, 2 years.
2 years.
2 years.
Wow.
You know, on Mother's Day and Christmas, I'll be able to talk to my mom and dad and my family, you know. But other than that,
Of course.
Yeah. All right. What else are you gonna be doing in those 2 years? Like, can you just tell the audience what a mission is?
oh well, basically you go and I'm LDS, so I'm gonna go and teach people about my religion and basically try and convert them so they can be as happy as I am with my life, with theirs.
Okay.
Aw.
That's it in a nutshell, you know.
Yeah. And
Basically, mission is just serving in every way you can, anyone. So, not only will I be teaching the people of Kentucky, but I'll be helping them with their yard work, doing anything I can to help them. You know?
Yeah. Well, you know, since technology has such a big impact on everyone right now, what are you gonna do in your free time? You know, I mean.
Oh, there's no such thing as free time on the mission, Sweet Gene.
Wow.
Oh.
Wow. You're a great inspiration to those who'd like to serve. And well, I think that's all we have to talk about today. You want to sign us off, Hayden?
Yeah. This is Elder Butler on June 17th, about a week before I take off to Louisville.
What about a week? What about a week? Shout out Louisville. Of course.
And yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
this is
I gotta
love
say,
all of you.
I'm very proud of Elder
Gene's
Butler.
a beautiful boy. Hopefully I'll be back in time to watch Gene graduate and see the man he's become. And Ricardo's okay. And I love all of you.
I want to put in my 2 piece here. My 2 cents.
2 cents. You know. Yep.
Yeah, I mean, considering, you know, how I've known Elder Butler for this while, you know, it's with great pride that I sign him off. You know.
Yeah.
I'm very proud.